So hey guys, today's a new video, and quite honestly, I do believe that this is the first of the RuneScape videos, or at least I hope that it is. I'm gonna be uploading two videos. I'm gonna be doing a quick daily Q&A on the Ninjutsu OL videos for that. But yeah, this is the RuneScape video. So I got lucky today. I started with like 400 million. And I got lucky and I managed to get these three prayers, and quite honestly they're really really good. And let me go ahead and change the graphics all the way down to minimum for this, because I mean my computer is not the highest end computer and the internet is not the best, and I just got that too, so that was what I barely got. So this is just me testing this out. If it's really bad, well, I won't do it again, but I mean I kind of enjoy it, to be honest. um RuneScape is fairly fun for me. And, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna see if I can take this guy out. Although I should probably be using magic, if I'm honest with this myself. Calistan? See, alright, let's give it a go. If you ever fight these, you never wanna battle them when they are, what's it called? You never wanna pray against them. Simply because these guys actually are pretty brutal when it comes to, and yeah, I should have bought. Yeah, see, it says easier to hit, all that stuff, yada yada. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get mage. God damn it, I hate this. Yeah, against these guys, it's always better to range, to be honest. Range is really good for a lot of monsters. The mage is really best for these guys. Let me teleport to Canvas. Actually, I'm gonna help Worlds, because I do need to. Let's go to Canada. Probably have lower than there. Let's see, Canvas. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm really just gonna be making videos like this, mostly me playing, talking and shit. I mean, if you want guides, I'd be more than happy to help out or like give you my own advice. But to be honest, I mean, there's way bigger channels that can do it way better than I can. Um, I mean, I really just play this game for fun, and I think that I would enjoy making videos for it. It seems a lot of fun, to be honest. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get my gear switch. I'm actually going to be saving up for a Nox Scythe, because since I got all three prayers, I bought two of them today, and that was like 550 million. I got lucky at the dual arena, and then I think I started with like 400 million, and then I ended up with like 1.2 billion overall. So like a 800 million profit. But I got up to 600 mil, and then I bought the codex, and then I got up to 800 mil, bought the second codex, and then bought like a Nox bow, and then my Nox scythe, staff. So I do have presets though for like Araxor, Next Angel of Death, Next Angel of Death. So these two are just same boss, but the difference is that like the combat status or combat. Um, Personally, Next is a lot better if you range it. You can do it magic; it's fairly good, but like range is really the best for that. Araxor though, Araxor is fairly fun. To be honest, especially if you know what you're doing. But this is my combat setup. But I actually need the Next Angel of Death set up for. Oh, I used the Smoke Nihil. No wonder I was hitting so low. Smoke Nihils, you need to get a quest to be able to use these, and you need to have a fairly high summoning level. But for these, like, if you have magic, like I do right now, let me change my ability bar. So I believe it was 4. No, 4 is should be 3. Okay, there we go. So switch. There we go. But as I was saying, like these guys will give you a 10% bonus accuracy. So I'll get a bonus accuracy in like mage with this one. Personally, the best one for magic accuracy is the Ice Nihil. But what the Ice Nihil does is that it provides both range accuracy. Ah, no, it went away. Oh, that really sucks, and I'm an idiot. Oh well. Let me tell you back. And yeah, I mean, sometimes shit like this happens. Uh, I almost didn't. Well, I'm gonna be uploading this one, but I almost didn't really want to make it simply because, I mean, I guess I really don't know what to cover when it comes to RuneScape. It's fairly fun for me, and I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, like, there's obviously gonna be people who really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Um, and I mean, that's fine, and if you're interested, that'd be awesome if you could get into playing it. But, I mean, I know that a lot of people are really just here for, like, not stuff like this, but for Ninja. But I mean, like I said, I enjoy playing this. So this is just an RX or a couple of kills, just talking about stuff. Um, these, honestly, if I could have it my way, I'd probably make more of these videos more than anything. Simply because I enjoy it a lot more. It's more interactive. Ninja is fun, don't get me wrong, and there's a reason why I started making videos for it, because I enjoy it. And I enjoy talking to you guys, essentially, or helping you guys. But the thing is that, I mean, there has to be down periods with Ninja and once you get to a certain point, you've done just about everything you can without recharging. Um, like, I could do Ninja World War every single day, and every single day I'll get the exact same things. I can do just a bunch of dungeons and get just about every card that I need, but at the same time, that's kind of boring because all you really have to do is click skip, and that's the end of it. And even if you don't click skip, um, nothing really changes basically. But with RuneScape, there's so much more variety. I mean, it can hold my interest for quite a bit of time. Um, like for example, right now I'm gonna fight a boss that there's a good chance I might die. I mean, but at the same time, if I don't, I'm gonna get rewarded for it. PVM is fairly fun, but to be honest, if you really want to make cash and you're fairly lucky, the duel arena is where you're gonna want to go. Unless, of course, you buy gold, but then again, that's really frowned upon, like, extremely frowned upon. And, okay, switch that. And ironically enough, I don't even have max DPS right now. I only have, like, I'm missing the max by quite a bit. Let me go ahead and do that. So for this boss, you have to be careful, because if you don't use abilities like Anticipation, every couple of hits, what's going to happen is that he's going to release stuff like that. For example, like, that tangled me up, and if I hadn't released Anticipation, what would have happened is that it would have taken me a lot longer to escape. And the lag is real right now, like, holy hell. Need to get off of him, do that, provoke, do that, and then get back on him. Yeah, you have to learn quite a bit of stuff for, like, bosses like this, simply because, like, right now, doing this, like, if I would have kept on attacking while that web was on him, I would have gotten KO'd and just died because of the reflection. But because I was vigilant and I noticed it, I didn't. And there we go. I notice a lot of people, they say, oh, well, this is hard, you can't do Revolution. Because Revolution is this stuff right here, like the abilities auto-queuing themselves and using them, because of the boss being so difficult. But you really can. It's not very hard, to be particularly honest. It's just that you need to have a good setup, and you need to know the boss really well. Like, you need to know its movements. Right now, it's either going to release a special skill or it's going to release minions, and so what I have to do, and it releases a special skill. So it could have pulled me, if I would have been able to release that for this skill right here, the one over here that I'm pointing out with my mouse, it wouldn't have dragged me in, it would have just swiped. But because I didn't get on it on time, and because I didn't realize it was on cooldown, I got dragged along. For example, in this one, if I don't stand near the eggs, I'm going to get hit for like 3k damage instead of the 300 damage that would have been normal. And it released its minions. I have to make sure, because there's a minion which has the ability, you see right there, that's a Mirrorback Spider. So what the Mirrorback Spider does is that if it hits me, well, if I hit him, if I hit Araxora, the Mirrorback Spider is still alive. it's gonna reflect that damage back to me and not do any damage to Araxor. That's the name of this boss, by the way. And that would be very bad because I would get KO'd by that. Because I do a lot more damage to the boss than the boss does to me. As you can see, like, I only have a little bit of food. I could probably use a Pack-Yak, which is something familiar. Which, what it does is that it carries extra food for me, and that's really the gist of it. There's a lot of things. Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, see, it released a stupid Maribek spider. Didn't realize the Maribek spider was on there, and as you saw, I took like 3K's worth of damage. And gotta get rid of that. And there we go. And it got a bleed on that, so that's bad. Yeah, like right now what I'm doing is not, I don't want to say it's stupid, but it's not particularly smart either, because I phased Araxor when I really shouldn't have. I should have just stuck around over there where I was at and just waited until Araxor had released all of the minions. But right now I'm kind of rushing through, and because I'm rushing through and speaking at the same time, I'm making mistakes, you know, so that's just stuff that happens essentially. Yeah, see, like, I should have been either using Freedom or Anticipation, but I didn't because I wasn't really paying attention, once again. Then I have to use my... right there. To be honest, it should be a lot easier. It's just that, once again, being lazy, not using abilities when I should. And my fastest kill for this particular boss has been 5 minutes, and as you can see, I'm doing horrible. Either way, for like an inexperienced player, this does seem like it's a very good time. But for an experienced player who knows what they're doing, like I do, it really is a pretty bad time. Yeah, the lag is real. Let's see, and do that. Yeah, see, if I wouldn't have used that Anticipation, it could have been bad. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't get food. Yeah, see, I usually just click here and I get food from my Pack-Yak, but since I don't have the Pack-Yak on here, I kind of forgot. I'm not exactly too low on food, but it is concerning. Like, the biggest problem right now, right after this, is what's gonna be is... there we go. But the biggest problem is gonna be not the, oh, okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to be able to get an invention level fairly soon. The biggest problem is not going to be finishing the fight. It's going to be the prayer switching, because that's pretty crucial in this particular fight. And the Desolation really was worth the GP. Would have been nice if I could have gotten it back when it was only 220 million. But it's alright, I mean... there we go, it's not so bad. Yeah, keybinds are really useful in this game. That's why I use, what's it called? That's why I use Revolution, because it leaves my hands free to do other things, like right now, like what I'm doing with prayer switching. Because if you miss the prayer, these can hit like for a good 3k. And there we go, she's done. It starts with the Rexer and then ends with the Rexy. And I got some nice loot, like only 500k, not a whole lot, but it's something. If I had a Pack-Yak with me, I'd more than likely be able to use like a good, I don't know, not use, but I'd be able to do like a good 2 kills per trip. But because of the lag, honestly, it's only like 1 kill per trip, because I like fucked up and stuff like that. Yeah, it's ironic, but the only one that I really have max CPS for right now, in terms of gear, not including like completion escape or like scrimshaws, it's actually melee, which is the one that I'm avoiding using. I should actually make a setup for that. Okay, now that I think about it. Let's see, what's next? That's Araxor. This one I'm gonna have to, okay, should leave me to empty everything out. There we go, and let's see. Where are you? Here we go. Jesus, Supreme Overload. So the setup that I'm gonna do here is gonna be 2, 3. Actually, I should probably be using 6 now that I think about it. Because, hang on, let's see. Yeah, that prayer uses way more, so I'm gonna have to use. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be my loot tab. It's gonna start making one now that I'm able to do videos for you guys like this. Loot tabs, you know, just to show like all the crap that I've killed. I've got plenty of supplies at the moment, even if I get clean like at the duel arena right now. Because after the video I'm gonna do some duel arena staking, but I mean I do it on video, but like with the way that it's going right now, it could be ending very badly because of lag, and I really don't want to lose millions because I lagged too hard or something like that. Let's see. Gonna have to move my heroes over there. Yeah, see, my glaive and boots are not DPS. This is the best DPS. But where are my stuff? Okay, here it is. It's not that. It's not that. Bingo. Put that on. Go back in. Put that on. Let's see. Strength cape. No, Ring of Death. Ring of Death is actually the most powerful, stat-wise, ring. Same thing for the bracelet, Death Touch bracelet, the Amulet of Souls. It's just that they have different abilities that for certain situations they're not the best. The reason I say I have max CPS is because of these. Like the Augmented Dragor Longsword has the Aftershock perk, and then the Augmented Offhand Dragor Longsword has the Precision 5 perk, and then my armor has like a Biting ×3, Crackling ×3. The Greaves have Enhanced Devotion, and then like Crystal Shield. So like little stuff that just kind of adds up to give me way more DPS than I really should have. What else am I looking for? This is going to be my Vindicta setup now that I think about it. Scrimshaws, actually. So, Scrimshaw of Vampirism. Scrimshaw of Vampirism, what it does is that when you equip it and activate it, if you're using it, if you're using melee, you're going to get healed up. The Supreme Brawler Aura, what it does is that if you activate it, you're going to get a bonus in accuracy. So these two are not really DPS oriented, but they are fairly useful when it comes to just staying in the kill longer, essentially. So I got that. Probably the bone pressure. No, not bone pressure. God Ward's Dungeon Teleport Tablet. She should probably make 2 of those. I can get 2 of those. Oh yeah, my Excalibur. The Excalibur is like really powerful because what it does is when you activate it, it heals you up for a good 40% of your HP over a 30 or 60 second period. And then, that's not the exact numbers, but it heals you up over time for quite a bit of HP. Then there's the Ring of Vigor, which keeps my helps me save whatchamacallit. What does it help me save? It helps me save adrenaline, which is very important. And that should be it. I could bring a shield, but I don't particularly want to be honest. I really need to work on getting the tier 90 defender because that'd be ideal right now. I mean, I only have a level 90, level 80 defender. I need a level 90 defender. But it's the Repriser, which is a ranged defender. Let's see, I think that's about it for Vindicta. Oh yeah, I'm missing something, which is another, that's stupid. What I'm missing is like another set of these. Because when it comes to Vindicta, I could usually stay like an hour with this setup. Just an hour of killing the Vindicta. Obviously I'm not going to be doing that for this, but I mean, it should be interesting. Let's see, save that. I know that I'm forgetting something. Let's see, we got the pots, adrenaline. Feels like I'm forgetting something at the very least. So yeah, I'm sorry this is really boring. I mean, I could make the guides, or, I mean, this is really just to shoot the shit. If you guys are curious, like if you have a question or something, just ask, and I will more than happily answer for this, or just about anything in general. I mean, if you ask me for the meaning of life, I'll give it my best go. I mean, I can't promise that I'll tell you perfectly what life means and all that stuff, but you know, I'll give it a shot. I'll be like, oh well, you know, pull some bullshit answer out of my ass, but I would imagine that it's the thought that counts, you know. Let me go ahead and check my DPS with this. Let's see, where's my, there we go, there's my Dwarven challenge. These are fairly useful if you want to do like a DPS check. So basically what it does, it's like, you get ready to fight, what it says. And you can start. Oh, hey, somebody joined in. Oh no, it's just my family. My Nighthawk, which it's not really gonna do much, but okay. So the idea behind this particular combination is that I go ahead and use just to my advantage. Let's see, use that, destroy. Use destroy because it has like a shorter cooldown, and then once that's done, click and use that one because Decimate has a pretty nice amount of damage, and do that. Do that. Use those bleeds. Use Decimate, and once Decimate's finished, I'm just gonna save up Adrenaline until I can use Natural Instinct, and then once I can use Natural Instinct, it should be just enough time for the timer on Berserk to reset. So let's see. So Natural Instinct, it basically like doubles your adrenaline output essentially. So it's like when it's like using a adrenaline potion when you really haven't. Do that. There we go. If you time it perfectly, you can use those like really just stack them back to back. Use the bleeds. Make sure to get the bleeds. Do that. I should have just enough time to be able to have this one reset right after I a trigger Berserk. Berserk's fairly useful when it comes to DPS. There's a reason that DPS for melee is like the highest in game. It basically doubles your damage for any sort of melee attack that you do. The only downside, or the biggest downside, I should amend that. The biggest downside is that it essentially cuts your defense in half. So if I were going up against a monster, instead of taking like 3k worth of damage, I'd be taking like 19, not 19, or like 6k. Let's see how I did. It's not so bad. Like a max DPS of 155 per minute, 155k per minute, which is fairly decent. I've seen people with like sites go to like 180k, 200k DPS, but I mean those are like pros. I'm not a pro. I'm just a guy who likes to play this game. And that's really about it. Oh yeah, see, you can see you can see me having bought the Pryzo Codex, and then yeah, see, that was like 578 million. It was pricey, very pricey. It's alright though. I mean, there's no point in hoarding GP unless you're gonna spend it on something that you're gonna be able to use. Like, there's no point if I had like 2 billion GP, but like just had GP and kept it there. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. I know it's just me shooting the shit, to be honest, and if you're expecting something more, I apologize. That's really all I got for now. If you guys want guides on certain things, like I said, you can more than likely find something a lot better than with other channels, but just ask and I'll do my best to help you. And actually in this game I can actually do giveaways, for example, like say, whoever gets the most liked comment, I could give them like 10 million GP if they play this game. Or like, pick a number 1 to 10. Whoever gets closest, guesses closest to that particular number, I'll just go right ahead and give you 10 million or 20 million, which it's not a whole lot in game. But it's a decent amount, especially if you're like a new player. So yeah, that's really about it for this particular video. Can't really think of anything else. Gonna do a little bit of Duel Arena and then I'm gonna head to sleep. So thank you for watching this video. This is new recorder, as you can see, recording mode. So yeah, I mean 14 frames per second, that's gonna be interesting as hell to see how that fucking turns out in quality. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow and possibly later with a new video. Bye. And thank you for watching.